Hello students, good morning to all. Today we are going to see the new chapter, chapter number 3, trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions is very easy subject, very interesting subject. So first we'll see the introduction. The word trigonometry is derived from the Greek words trigon and metron, and it means measuring the sides of a triangle. The subject was originally developed to solve geometric problems involving triangles. It was studied by sea captains for navigation, surveyor to map out the new lands, by engineers and others. Currently, the trigonometry is used in many areas such as the science of seismology, designing electric circuits, describing the state of an atom, predicting the heights of tides in the ocean, analyzing a musical tone, and in many other areas. In earlier classes, we have studied the trigonometric ratios of acute angles as the ratio of the sides of a right angle triangle. We have also studied the trigonometric identities and application of trigonometric ratios in solving the problems related to heights and distances. In this chapter, we will generalize the concept of trigonometric ratios to trigonometric functions and study their properties. Now, first we will see the angles. So, what is meant by the angle? What is meant by the angle? Angle is a measure of rotation of a given ray about its initial point. The original ray is, so we draw like this, O, A, B. So O is the origin, so we call it as vertex. So this is initial side and this is terminal side. The anti-clockwise direction is called positive angle. So here same diagram, O, A, B. Now it is clockwise direction. This is the initial side and this is the terminal side. So this is called negative angle. Next one, degree measure. If a rotation from the initial side to terminal side is 1 by 360 degree of your revolution. Now 1 by 360 of a revolution, the angle is said to have a measure of 1 degree. We write as 1 degree. So like this you are right. A degree is divided into 60 minutes and a minute is divided into 60 seconds. So we are writing like this. 1 degree equal to 60 minute. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. This is very important. So O A B, one complete rotation. This means one complete rotation, that is 360 degree. This is OAB of rotation 180 degree. This is one third rotation OAB 270 degree. This is 420 degree. This is anti-clockwise direction. This is clockwise direction minus 30 degree. This is minus 420 degree. Next one, radian measure. There is another unit for measurement of an angle called the radian measure. Angle subtended at the center by an arc of length 1 unit in a unit circle. Circle of radius 1 unit. So this is radius, 1 unit radius. Is said to have a measure of 1 radian in the diagram 3.4. In the diagram 3.4, 1 to 4 diagram. First one, second one, third one, fourth one. So 1 to 4. 1 to 4 means all diagrams. OA is the initial side. So this is the initial side. OA. And OB is the terminal side. OB. This is OB. This is OB. The figures show the angles whose measures are 1 radian, minus 1 radian, 1.5 radian and minus 1.5 radian. So 4 diagrams like this. So this is 1 radian, this is minus 1 radian, plus 1.5 radian, this is minus 1.5 radian. Now next one, relation between degree and radian. What is the relation? So, simply I am telling this 2 pi radian equal to 360 degree or divided by 2 on both sides, pi radian equal to 180 degree. So, pi means 22 by 7. So, 1 radian equal to 180 degree divided by pi, that is equal to 57 degree. So, you can write like this also. Once again I repeat that one. 1 radian equal to 180 degree by pi, that is equal to 57 degree 16 minute approximately. So, we can use this formula. Conversion: 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radian, that is equal to 0.01746 radian approximately. And this is also very important. When you are converting, you have to write like this. These are all degrees, these are all radians. See, 30 degree. So, 30 degree is equal to, in radians, pi by 6. Pi means 180 degree. If you divide 180 degree by 6, we will get answer 30. 45 degree, pi by 44. 60 degree, pi by 3. 90 degrees, pi by 2. That is 180 divided by 2, we will get 90 answer. 180 degree, pi. 270 degree, 3 pi by 2. 360 degree, you will get 2 pi. So, this is very important. You have to keep in your mind. Next one, conversion. How to convert? By using the formula, you can convert. So, two formulas are very important. One is radian measure. How to find the radian measure? To find the radian measure, multiply the degree measure into pi by 180. Pi by 180 multiply with the degree measure. Degree measure equal to 180 by pi multiply with the radian measure. We will get the answer degree measure. So, problem number 1. First I will show one example problem. See, convert 40 degree 20 minutes into radian measure. Solution: we know that 180 degree equal to pi radian. Now only I will give the formula. We have to convert this one into radian measure. So, radian measure formula is pi by 180 multiplied with the degree measure. So, using this formula, see, 40 degree 20 minutes equal to, you have to convert all the degrees and minutes into degrees. So, 40 into 1 by 3 degree, that is equal to pi by 180 into 40 into 1 by 3 equal to 121 by 3 radians. If you multiply this, we will get the answer 121 pi by 540 radians. Therefore, 40 degree 20 minutes equal to 121 pi by 540 radian. Next, another example. Convert 6 radians into degree measure. So, pi radian equal to 180 degree. Same formula, 6 radians equal to 180 divided by pi multiply with the 6 degree. That is equal to 6 into 180, 1080 multiplied with 7 by 22. Pi value is 22 by 7. We are using the pi value 22 by 7 degree. So, 343 into 7 by 11 degree. Therefore, 343 degree plus 7 into 60 by 11 minutes. 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. By using this one, we are converting this one. So, 343 degree plus 38 minutes plus 2 by 11 minute. Therefore, 343 degree plus 38 minutes plus 10.9 seconds. That is equal to 343 degree, 38 minutes and 11 seconds approximately. Therefore, 6 radians is equal to, final answer, 343 degree, 38 minutes, 11 seconds. Like that we are solving.